All right, interesting question right here. If Anthony Davis wins the title, does he surpass Giannis Antetokounmpo on the NBA's top players list? And I think I got AD, just based off what he done this season. I had him in my top 5 for MVP vote. Now, MVP is different voting than obviously best players in the world. And right now, my list is, I think Kawhi's still the best player in the world. That's my opinion. Giannis, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and, I couldn't say Jimmy Butler, but I'm pretty not sure who my 5th was. Maybe it could be Damian Lillard. And also it's an asterisk because, Kevin Durant ain't playing, so I can't really put him in there off this year. I think he is the best player in the world if he's healthy or bounce back to what he once was. Also, Steph Curry got to be somewhere in there. I think Klay Thompson is definitely top 10. So I think it's some injuries and guys that missed the season that, it's different now. Have you had those guys healthy and they come back what they once were? I definitely think you got to put Steph probably above Damian Lillard, even though I like Lillard game better. But Steph got the hardware. So, but it's different. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Mason barking. But, but then it depends on how you look at it. Some people say, well, LeBron above Kawhi because Kawhi never got an MVP. All right? Giannis, he got MVP. He got 2 MVPs. Obviously, he led a team to the championship that probably barely will be a playoff team in the East. Okay? If you take Giannis off that team, is that team a playoff team? I think at the bottom. I think Middleton and maybe Bledsoe can kind of get them in the 8th or 7th spot because that ain't hard to be in the NBA. You got Orlando, Chicago, Washington, Brooklyn without KD and Kawhi. Kyrie this year. So, at least without KD, excuse me. So I would probably go ahead and say Giannis is still the better player. Obviously, I'm not counting that ring. And if I did count the ring, let's say it was a regular year, they won the ring, and AD won Finals MVP, then I can make the case, probably so, but then again, he's still playing with probably perhaps some people think is the best player in the world, LeBron. So if you take LeBron off that team and you replace him with Chris Middleton, does AD get them to the title? No. You know what I'm saying? And, Giannis has got his team to the, Eastern Conference Finals in a regular year. But I still think Giannis is the better player. 2 MVPs, one of 3 people to win the Defensive Player of the Year and MVP in the same league in the same league year. He got better durability. He led a team to the championship. People say, well, he was East, or he led a team to the Eastern Conference Finals. You put AD on the Bucks. Do they is any different? I think it is different. I don't think they ever make the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think he has the skill set that Giannis has. Now, he's 7 foot, can block and dunk and shoot on all that, but Giannis impacts the game just a different way. He's a primary ball handler. This has become a guards league. Now, the NCAA tournament, it used to be it's a guards tournament. Now, the NBA is turning to the NCAA tournament 365, 24/7. It's a ball handlers league. So, maybe 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 96, 86, Anthony Davis would probably be a more impactful player because he can post up, and they played through Kareem, they played through Hakeem, they played through Wilt. Now, they're not playing through Anthony Davis like that no more. Anthony Davis don't like to be on the block. He don't even like to be considered as a center. So, I think Giannis, his skill set impacts the win-loss ratio a lot better. There, he handles the ball. He's pretty much the point forward for the Bucks. This is why Eric Bledsoe is less impactful, because what Bledsoe does best is he handles the ball and he distributes and he scores the ball. Giannis is really their point guard. In reality, they really need 2 Chris Middletons out there or 2 shooting guards out there with Giannis, because Giannis is the point guard. He get the ball, he goes to the rim, finishes, all that. Eric Bledsoe is just really a spot-up shooter, and that's really not what his game is predicated off of from his primary skill set. But I'll probably still give it to Giannis. I don't think if you put AD on the Bucks that they running the table in the East. I don't think so. I think LeBron is a major factor in that. Now, if you put Giannis with LeBron, is it any different? I think they still win a championship. I think it's some adjustment for Giannis and LeBron to play with each other. AD is so better off the ball, but I think Vogel and LeBron figure it out. I think LeBron and Giannis out there can run the East in a bubble. I'm running the West in a bubble. I think, you put AD on the Bucks. He ain't no MVP candidate. The Bucks ain't the number one, got the best record in the league because he can't stay healthy for one. And he just don't have that. He just don't have that skill set that Giannis got. Giannis handling the ball. He running for people. So AD can do that too, but we haven't seen AD do that. Even in New Orleans, he was the primary ball handler where he was doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, it's still Giannis. He still got 2 MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year award. Well, he didn't deserve those. All right, I don't care what you say. Tell me a year where Anthony Davis deserved MVP. You can't tell me a year. It hasn't been. You know, without LeBron, would even AD be right here? No. He back in New Orleans. He'd be in the same spot he in right now. They might make the playoffs. For sure they would, with him and Zion and them boys over there, but they wouldn't be in the championship. Now you put him with Luka, yeah, they probably him, Luka, and Kristoff, they'd be in the playoffs. They'd be in the championship probably. But the NBA has just become a guards and a ball handlers league. There's no more off-ball playing. I mean, who the best off-ball player in the league? Can't think about it. Used to be Reggie, used to be Rip. You know, Jordan used to play off-ball. Right now, it's all about the primary scorer. It's all about the dudes that can get buckets. So, a lot of these offenses don't have motions where they cutting and stuff of that nature. And in this league, guys like Sean Marion, Gerald Wallace, and, you know, you see guys like Michael Gilchrist, they struggling. Even guys like Kenyon Martin probably struggle in this league. Because really, it's an isolation league, pick and roll, and, you know, everybody else just got to sit at the three-pointer and wait for their opportunity. And back in the day, that ain't how the league was run. The league was run off sets, motion. Everybody was getting involved. You know, everybody was cutting and staying ready for shooting. Right now, it ain't like that no more. It's all about the LeBrons and Giannis's, the James Harden, and them pounding the ball and creating the offense for everybody else. But in my opinion, I still got to take Giannis. He's still more accomplished. And it ain't my fault that, you know, Anthony Davis don't play in the East. You know, if he played in the East, would he be able to, you know, get a team to the championship? I mean, you put him on Boston, you know, they probably be leading the finals right now. They probably won the championship. Didn't happen. You put him on the Wizards with a healthy Bradley Beal and John Wall, shit, they might rule the East. You know, you put him in Phoenix, they probably be a championship caliber team next year, but that's not the case. I think Giannis is still the better player, and this fake ring doesn't give Anthony Davis any more clout or anything over Giannis. He just piggybacked off LeBron, and LeBron gonna get all the credit, and Anthony Davis gonna get this credit. You've seen it's already a power struggle between, you know, LeBron and AD. You know, when AD don't play and LeBron struggle, see, he need AD on the way. When AD out there and he hooping and they losing, LeBron not playing, see, they need LeBron. See, people don't even pay attention to that. There's a power struggle already within the Lakers fandom. Who deserve more credit, LeBron or AD? They both need each other because without AD, last year, LeBron didn't make the playoffs. And without LeBron last year, AD didn't make the playoffs. AD advanced once. So it's a partnership. They should be co-MVPs. And Anthony Davis is probably bringing more on the defensive end. So everybody look at MVPs and, you know, finals MVPs and, you know, regular season MVPs. They all say offense. What about the defense? Defense should go into being, you know, an MVP too. And if Anthony Davis is playing better defense in the finals, and he also giving it to you offensively, then why shouldn't AD be the finals MVP? Even though it don't count, it ain't a real finals MVP. And everybody know it, but why shouldn't he be? But you know what? They want to push the LeBron narrative. You know, and AD is not going to get the credit that he deserves. And that's the problem with playing with LeBron. When they lose, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and everybody else got all the bullshit. And when they win, LeBron get all the praise. And y'all gonna act like LeBron did it on his own in history and AD didn't do nothing. And that's something that AD gotta live with. That's just what it's gonna boil down to. But he still ain't better than Giannis. Not based off the bubble performance. The bubble not real. You know, it's a facade. It's fake. But that's just my opinion on it. Hopefully you guys caught the live stream yesterday. If you didn't, check out the NBA 101 playlist. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response to a video request. Twitter's the fastest way. Also got a Facebook group if you want to check that out. That's there as well. Want to make a donation to the channel? Best way to do that, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. If you've done that, share the videos. The best way to donate. But Cash App is CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos, man. I'm going to keep putting it down. Don't forget to check out my Detroit channel, More to See Sports Talk. We talk more than sports too. Check out the backup channel, Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0. I got something coming real soon on there. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellas. We gone.